Today we're going to be cooking mixed meat and vegetable rice in a jet boil style stove. I made a video a couple of days ago and the weather was absolutely stunning. But today we're back to grey and dreary. It's lovely to see these patches of bluebells in the woods. Unusual find. I thought this was fur at first, but it's not. It's insulation out of someone's duvet. I'm going to be using this OEX Tacana. I'm not a massive fan of this style of stove. I bought this a couple of years ago and only used it once or twice. Having said that, I might change my mind today, you never know. If you're interested in this stove system, there's loads of videos online and they'll tell you all about it. We're here to do some cooking. In this bag I've got a mix of vegetables, some lamb, some spicy sausage and a little bit of rice. To measure out the rice I used one of these plastic scoopy things and only half filled it. The reason being that I tend to use a specific measurement to do all my rice cooking. I do 1.5 of water. I'll show you. 1.5 of water. That's about half to 1 measurement of rice. So in this case I used half of rice, so I've used 1.5 of water. I know you're thinking that's not a lot of rice. This is why I don't like this type of stove. It's far too noisy for my liking. Having said that, there's a lot of background noise here today. There's cars in the distance, birds, aeroplanes. So it doesn't sound too bad at all. Now we're going to go in with a secret weapon. Got a cloth. We need to turn this right down. If we can. How low can we get him? Get him as low as I possibly can. What we're going to do, we're going to put this cloth over the top. That's going to help keep the steam in. So turn him right down. To barely a simmer. Oh, he's low. I've not actually tried cooking in this way on that type of stove before. That's all there is to it. Couldn't be simpler. The sole reason this gas stove exists is to boil things very, very quickly. And I'm trying to use it today in such a way that it wasn't designed for. This is at about 20 minutes. So it's time to switch him off. And now we need to be patient and just let that rice keep absorbing all those juices and moisture. The more I look around, the more deadfall I see. There's a limb there not attached to anything, he's just hanging. There's another one there where the top of the tree's been hit by lightning and he's hanging as well. Just hanging off to the side. And we've got a bit more deadfall there. There's a couple of tall spindly trees here. And they move around quite a bit in the wind. The rice has had his resting time. So there he is. I genuinely haven't looked inside yet. Take the lid off. Here's our rice and mixed vegetables. A little tiny bit stuck on the bottom. But hardly anything. Let's give it a go. Just remembered, I brought along a bowl as well. So we'll dish up. What do you think? That's looking good, isn't it? I genuinely didn't think this was going to turn out so well. So maybe it's time that I rethought my opinions of this type of stove. Well, there's no burn in there. It's just a little bit of rice stuck on. It's not a big deal. And it's much to be expected. I totally get it. This isn't meant to be used for slow cooking like I've just done. It's specifically made to heat water fast or to boil things fast. I've always had my reservations about this style of cooking system because I've always seen it as far too noisy and it doesn't fit in with what I usually do. I like alcohol, I like burning sticks, and it's usually a lot quieter and more convenient for me. But today, my mind could be changed slightly, not totally. With the usefulness of something like this. I'd be interested to know your thoughts on this. Is it like a Marmite thing? Do you love them or do you hate them? Is there something in between? A kind of middle ground that we could all agree on? Am I completely converted to this style of cooking? Well, the answer to that is no. Has my opinion been swayed to say that this is a useful piece of kit in my stove collection, not just something I bought on a whim and threw in a box? Absolutely. So I guess the biggest take from today would be that maybe we shouldn't be so fixated on one way of doing things, one type of cooking system. Maybe there's a place for other ways of doing things in the right situations. Every day's a learning day. See you later. I genuinely haven't looked inside yet. Those trees are starting to worry me.